Welcome to Sunday, the 3rd of August. Norfolk, always first, aren't you? It's like you're waiting. Norfolk and good. Good afternoon to you. Right, another sip of this and maybe we'll get started. I'm not sure how many is going to join us today because the weather's, I don't know. I don't think anyone's going to be harvesting. It's not dry enough. Not here, anyway. Right, 2 of you. Okay, it's early days. I'm open in a minute. A few more will catch up with this, so just quick. Oh, is that what it is? Just so you weren't poised there like that. Trucker John, good afternoon. Let's get some hellos. David O'Connor, David Cran, Stuart Hamilton, Trish Fusher, Tom Wilcock, Wayne Guest, Matt Henry, Roger Barnfield, Tom Alway, Mike Taylor. Good afternoon. Richard Aldridge, hello Farm P. Tarzan's Nuts, apparently. Ross Norton, Gail Askew, Sylvia Pierce. Hello Sylvia. How's Laurie? Angela, yes, I've given them your love and everything else. Victoria, good afternoon. Ollie's been a member for 19 months. Good man, thank you, Ollie. Lee Nichols, DBG, whoever you are, James Shorley, Mark Taylor, Simon P, Mr. Robin, hello from Texas, Howard, hello Howard, Mr. A, John Brett, we'll go for Tubby Ruston, Angela, hi Trish, okay, oh yeah, you can talk about yourself as well. So Ollie, thank you Dermot, thank you David. If I make a few strange noises today in between moving and stuff out, I've hurt myself. Okay, I did myself a mischief yesterday. We'll talk about that later on. But it's not me. I'm not looking for sympathy or anything like that. I have hurt myself in my back, and just occasionally I move, I might make an odd noise. It's involuntary. I can't help it, honestly. So, right, we've got 175 people joined us already. So thank you for joining us this afternoon, everybody who's got here so far. We are 2 minutes 20 into the live stream. Hello, Roy. All right. Thank you. Mrs. P's bought me some painkillers. Bear with. Is that paracetamol? Thank you.
I'm dinner.
Well, I would have gone without, thank you. I would have gone without, thank you. I don't really do painkillers. Hurt yourself, sure, just those 60 years. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the 60 years didn't help. I'm pretty sure how I hurt myself yesterday. Lots and lots of sympathy from Mrs. P, obviously, you know, because it was self-inflicted and, you know, the pain I'm in. Lots and lots of sympathy from Mrs. P. She's very, very understanding. Not. So, 194 of you. Should we wait till we get to 200? If we get 200, and then we'll actually make a proper start on this. So I'm just gonna have me soluble paracetamol. Bear with. Yeah, lovely. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, we will just go over. 209 already. Trish, we got lots of cards, Trish. Yes, thank you, we did. So, yes, let's get that bit out the way. 23rd of July, day after my birthday. What? All right, okay. Mrs. P's coming in a minute. So, 23rd of July, 5:15 in the evening, my mother-in-law passed away. So lots and lots of you know this. I've had lots and lots of messages of sympathy and cards and condolences and all that. And it's been, you know, thank you very much. We don't want to make a massive thing about this. It was something we knew was going to happen. It was inevitable. She was 92 years old. But yes, she passed last week. Day after my birthday. Actually, she passed on my mum's birthday. So, and we miss her. We do miss her. Like today on a Sunday, normally she comes in here and she spends a couple of hours, before I do my live, she comes and spends a couple of hours with us in the lounge, and this will be the first Sunday in 4 years and she hasn't done it. So there's stuff we're missing. So, you in? Are you going to sit over there?
I will sit over here.
All right, so on behalf of Mrs. P and all the girls and the family and Simon, her son, everybody else, for all of you that sent your condolences, thank you. Yes, thank you very much for your kind words. Right, so where are we going? So that's that bit done. Like I say, I don't want to dwell on that. It's done. So on the building site out there, which some of you have been following, we are hoping to get up to oversight level within the next couple of weeks and get that done. And then we're going to stop that. And then we are starting, if all goes to plan, and at the moment everything is going to plan, all the building regs are in, all the bits and bobs, we're actually doing something out there because... All right, she said don't go into detail, so I won't go into detail. So we are looking at doing something else as well. You'll find all about all that in due course. Some of you already know, but yeah, what was that? Evening, love, thank you, Shaz. Fire, best wishes to all the family, thank you. How did Biscuit get on the vets? Oh, Biscuit didn't go to the vets. No. No, do you know what? I will, as someone's brought that up, we took Biscuit and Crumble to the vets, end of last year? To have their teeth looked at, and the quote for having their teeth cleaned was £1,000 each. Well, albeit it wasn't quite that, but it was £1,000 each, because apparently the vets have got to do this and they've got to do that and they've got to do these checks and all this stuff they've got to do, and it was £1,000. And without being unkind or cruel, I said to the vet, I can buy a new one for £500. As in a puppy. I could buy a new puppy for £500. I could buy 2 new puppies for the price of getting one of their sets of teeth cleaned. And we just said, no. It was as far as we were concerned, that was a complete rip-off. Sorry if there's any vets out there that don't agree with me, but as far as I'm concerned, total rip-off. Anyhow, I was up in town a couple of weeks ago, and there's a small shop up there, and are they a franchise? About the dog? I don't know if they're a franchise or not. Anyway, in Wotton, there's a little shop called About the Dog. And I was wandering up and down the street doing something. I think I went to buy some stamps or something. And I went...
You went to buy a birthday card for me.
Oh, that's right. I went to buy a birthday card for Mrs. P.
Went to buy a birthday card for Mrs. P.
And I walked past her and I thought, I'll just go and have a look. And
your birthday, Julie?
I did. I offered to buy Mrs. P's, for her birthday, I offered to pay to have her dog's teeth cleaned. I thought it was something I've never ever bought anything for Mrs. P that she's really liked.
Buying me a bloody tooth thing for the dog.
Oh yeah, but it was for the dog, which you love the dog.
Me.
Yeah, well I could have paid to have your teeth cleaned if you wanted.
Got up to 3 new crowns, you pay for that.
Oh. Dropped myself in that, didn't
I?
Mrs. P's birthday was on July 16th. Anyway. So I went and had a chat with these people, and they said, no, they offered dog teeth cleaning. And I said, how much? And it was £50. For the first visit. For the first visit, for a small dog, I think for a bigger dog, it's £60. So don't quote me on these. But if you live in the Wotton area and your dog's got, mucky teeth, go and have a chat with them, because you took your dog in first, didn't you? And they took some before and after photographs of her teeth, and it was like, all right, they weren't like pearly brand new baby teeth, but they were clean. And come on, and Biscuits had hers done. Hang on. Yes.
Hers needs some work doing.
Hers need a little bit more work doing on it, but actually,
it's £30 a month now.
hers are way better as well. So Biscuits actually lost a tooth at the front, so that was catching a golf ball, I think. Yeah, knocked it out. Yeah, and they don't knock the dog out. They don't do this. No stress. It's all ultrasound, sonic screwdriver type thing. And the dog came back perfectly happy. Let's do that, and you can see her better. So, did you? Eh? Now you haven't got breath like a piggy. Well, she has still got breath a bit like a piggy, but not such an old piggy. So, but yeah. And now every repeat now is £30. So this isn't an advert for a shop in Wotton called About the Dog. But do you know what? If you live local and your dog, just tell them Farmer P sent you. So anyway, do they do humans? Probably. I dare say they could, but I dare say the dental practice who want to charge you £100 or whatever for the same thing wouldn't be very happy about it. 90 quid for both of them, so for cats. All right, yeah, and it was like, you know what, I was happy with that. Anyway, so yeah, the build down here, that is going to proceed on. Mrs. P's kitchen has moved on. We are now in the plasterboard. I think we're plastering tomorrow.
The dining room,
Pardon?
which is the dining room, not the kitchen.
Well, what was the kitchen is now going to be the dining room, is going on quite well. Mrs. P is reasonably happy with progress. She'd like to see it finished. Alan McNamara from South Africa. Good to see you too, mate. So yeah, so everything's going on. We're kind of working around the weather a bit. When it's raining or wet, we work inside, and when it's not, we work outside. James Chorley says, any news on the farm? Yes, there is news on the farm. Actually, it's quite a bit of news on the farm, so because you haven't seen me for a couple of weeks, have you? Pardon?
Sorry?
Yeah, I've done my back in. If you're late to the thing, I've done my back in, so we'll come to that. I already did that yesterday. So on the farm, we haven't cut any more grass yet. We'd like to, but we haven't got any, so I haven't bothered. We have cut 10 acres of our spring barley, and from that 10 acres, we estimate, 10.2 acres actually, we estimate about 28 tons in the barn of barley, which I'm considering the weather we've had, and it's come back as a nice sample, came back at an average...
the results, have you?
No, only the results off of the tester. So average moisture was about 14.5%. Our lowest was 13.8 and our highest was 14.7. Although we had a couple of tests that went off the scale, but we think that was just a glitch in the machine. Yes, bull news is coming up. Bull news is coming up, don't worry. So we reckon we've got about 20. Well, Regra says there's a lorry load in the barn. Well, a lorry load is 29 tons. I think it's just shy of that, so I'm saying 28 tons. And off that 10.2 acres, we have got 54 4-foot round bales of straw, which I was reasonably pleased with. So just over 5 to the acre round bales of straw. So if we carry on with it like that all across the farm, we should be okay. So, and yeah, a combine has stopped now because obviously it got wet. It's supposed to be chucking down with rain today. It's not, but the ground's still moist. It's very, very humid, very muggy. We're not combining it today. It's forecast rain tomorrow. I think I've got a storm tonight, haven't we?
No.
Isn't it tomorrow? Tonight, tomorrow?
We don't get it, it's up north.
Up north? Yeah, I think we get the tail of some storm beginning with F. What? Philomena? No? No? Oh, whatever. So we're hoping to get the combine back out on Thursday, I think. James is on holiday next week. Well done, James. You got storms tonight. So Angela's getting storm, but you're only about 45 miles away as the crow flies over in Barry, aren't you? So good grass growing weather. Florin. Yeah, we're a storm florin. I knew it was something like that. Isn't florin a coin? Isn't that a currency, a florin?
A bit of rain.
A bit of rain.
And
John Brett's a member again. Thank you, John.
And
So yeah, so we started combining, we started baling, we've stopped for a minute because of the weather. Hopefully we'll start that again soon. We've made a decision on our winter cover crop. We were going to go with just a basic cover crop of like a cultivation crop. Because of the weather and because of the lack of feed, we're actually going to change that, and I've ordered it. We're going to go with a winter cover crop which has a food value. Because hay and everything else is going to be shy around here, I think people are going to want it. So we will have some sheep grazing for rent over the winter months. So we may have to use some of it ourselves yet, we don't know. But we're going to put that in the ground. As soon as we got down the stubble, we're going to disc it. And I think we're going to go over with the combi drill, and we're going to drill this cover crop. Cameron Morton's been tardy, apparently. You're forgiven, mate, don't worry. Storm Flores, yes. So that's that. So we've done the barley. We started, we stopped. Done the straw, started and stopped. Cows. So we took 15 of our breeding cows over to the farm yesterday. I've only taken 15 because of the amount of grub we've got over there and the space we had available. In the process of taking those 15 cows over there yesterday, I had one cow that didn't want to go in the box and she tried to come out of the box. There was 4 of us there, so that there is a video to be coming up. So there was myself, there was Dave, as in Samantha's partner Dave. Samantha was there and Emma was there, and we were all trying to get these cattle in. And yeah, this cow wanted to come out of the box. I didn't want her to come out. I basically caught her, managed to turn her with the help of the others. I mean, they were there. Emma was there calling it, yeah, hence the photo. Emma was there calling the cow names and slapping it on the shoulder. And we did manage to turn her, get back in, but in the process, I didn't feel it at the time. It wasn't until later in the day, and I sort of sat down and I basically seized up. So I've done something to the bottom of my back. So I'm complaining a bit, but only, yeah. Mrs. P says yes. He's only complaining a bit. So.
Flipping miserable.
No, I'm not miserable. No, I'm not miserable. It's just. See, that's how you stop an argument, innit? And you're argumentative. So thank you, Ian. So yeah, but then we did go and get the bull this morning, and he is now with the girls, and he seems quite happy. He came from a small holding with, I think he only got a couple of cows, and he's now with 15 nice young ladies. So, and he was quite keen when he got off the trailer. He was raring to go, you know, sticking his nose where bulls stick their noses, and then sniffing his top lip, you know, like they do. The bulge. Yeah, he seemed okay this morning. So, did you take 15 euros? Actually, I was going to take 16, but I only took 15. We couldn't get the last one on there. So you're close. It was 15 cows, 1 bull. Have you given the new bull? He's already got a name. I bet the bull is. Yes, he is. A grunge thing. I don't know. Excuse me. Oh. I've got to move that pillar. That lens a bit dirty. Sorry about that. Is that better? At least it's not my foot again. No, I did actually get trodden on by one of the cows, but it didn't hurt because luckily I had my new boots on, which are getting battered about a bit, and they're steel toe cap, so it was all right. Did you enjoy your birthday? Well, I didn't really have birthday off because Audrey was poorly and what was going to happen was fairly imminent. We cancelled birthday. We'll do something later on. So yeah, so all the girls were on vigil and stuff like that with her, and it just wasn't the time to celebrate a birthday. So, and again the next day, because I was supposed to go to Royal Welsh Show with Rich Cornock and Harry. It was all, you know, we said we were going. I was going to go there, but I couldn't go. So again, for those of you who wondered if you were at the Royal Welsh and wondered why I wasn't there, that's why I wasn't there, because I couldn't go. Yeah. So where are we? So dug the pond out. Geese are really, really happy about that. I'm pretty sure a lot of the wildlife down there is also really, really happy about that. But yeah, as far as farm stuff is concerned now, the bull is on loan. So as far as farm stuff is concerned, the weather has basically stopped us again. We've got lots to do. We've still got 55 acres to combine and bale and move. Yeah, do you have chiropractors? Yeah, we have got chiropractors, but I tend to stay away from stuff like that, Betty. I stay at home and complain about it a lot instead. So I've pulled a muscle. That's what I've done. I've literally just pulled something. And the only thing that's going to cure that is me being a bit steady with it for a couple of days. So I don't think there's nothing slipped out of place. It's just I've just pulled it. So yeah, time. Maybe some cold peas on it or something. Everybody says put cold on it, but I've got to put that back now. Ow! Oh. Don, what did you miss? You missed loads, Don. Basically, I've told everybody all the news. It's done. I've told it. There's nothing else to tell. Is the bull red or black? I haven't told you that. He is red. He is a naturally polled red bull. He is 9 years old, so he's not a young chap, but he is, you know, for his age. It's not old for a bull. You know, you don't have to be young to be keen. I can tell you that from experience. Even when you get older, you can still stay keen. Apparently, he can still pull. Yes, he can. John says they're all thinking after you, Julie. She says thank you, John. So, but yeah. So yeah, I did kind of bomb through that quite quick, didn't I? So you would get old calves then? No. I think calves will be newborn. Mike, hello mate. So anything I haven't told you? Building's kind of going, we're going in between indoors and outdoors depending on the weather. I missed it all. Oh. How old are Richard C's two boys? Old enough to know better. It's old age. Yeah, old age cometh not alone. Mother used to say that. Did you get the video that Steve sent you? I did. Hope not a guy bull. Deep heat cream works great. Afternoon from the sunny Walsall.
No, I'm not doing that.
What, deep heat? No, I've played that. I will have to rewatch. Yeah, sorry about that, Mike. But yeah, I've bombed through that quite quick. I think that's all the news, isn't it? Where are the girls? They were here earlier, but they've all been sorting through stuff. So you're still getting the cabin? Yes. Have you missed me, Ian? Not a lot, Martin, but you know. Any news on nameplates? No, so the last couple of weeks I've not been thinking about anything like that. So the guy who does it has got a list. When he's got some done, he will give me a ring and then I'll arrange to get them here. Holly Sooty, all right. Donald, okay. Jack saying Harry is 14. Don't think Harry's 14 yet. I think he's still 13, isn't it? So I think you're a year ahead. Did you get the big contract for the tree team? It's not a contract. It's not a contract. It's just, will you help us out? Yes, we will. So there's no contract. Donald the Dumper is still in the barn. I've actually not found any employment for him at all. And even when we do this out here, I don't really have any employment for Donald. So is Martin okay? Which Martin? So how will the summer house be? The summer house is only a single story. It's but basically a bungalow, and if we can fit some storage space in the roof bit, we'll do that. But
why don't you take it into your office? Obviously, your office chair is more.
No, I'm all right. What year are you listening to?
Hang on.
She's thinking about it. Oh, do you not know?
Well, Visage.
Visage, Fade to Grey?
No.
Oh.
Train thing.
Train?
What was
Night Train.
Night Train. What year was that?
Night Train by Visage. 83? 84? Was it 82? Oh well, there's only one floor then. Yes, it's not a tall building. So basically I don't want to look at a great big thing down there. It's quite big enough. 82, Peter Burt says. Visage Fade to Grey. No, Night Train, sorry. How come the internal walls need such deep footings?
Yeah, 82.
Yeah. So what we're building down there is exactly the same building regulations as the house we live in. So it is a proper concrete block built, fully insulated. It is basically, for want of a better description, a small house. That's basically what it is. It's just classed as a garden room.
It's called the garden.
It's called the garden room. So, but yeah, it's built. It's exactly the same as a house. We're not a big fans of deep heat.
I don't want it on my fingers. Thank you very much.
Mrs. P doesn't want it on her finger. What was the leftover concrete used for? So where you saw me tip, that is we got to put a new set of steps from the little back courtyard up onto the top, so because the wooden steps rotted out, and I didn't want to put wooden ones again, so we used that for a concrete base. Voltron gel is good. Just saying that, it hurt. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of painkillers. Am I still getting a new log splitter? I will, but I'm not desperate for one right now. Deep heat is a roller now. Oh, is it? Yeah.
Still don't want it. You can buy it as a spray.
Oh, deep heat. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Something like that. So, right. God, it's 470 pure. The concrete square in the middle has got you puzzled. That is for a steel. So we've got to have a steel that runs right through the whole length. It is to support the ceiling, because it's quite wide. We had to have a support for the steel in the middle, so as to stop the deflection. So you either have to have a massive steel over that wide area, or you can have a thinner steel and a steel leg. So I think there's a 4x8 leg. So that square in the middle is to sit a steel upright on, that a steel on top sits on top of. Does that make sense? And that's why it's big, because it is to take deflection out of all the roof timbers. So because there's quite big roof timbers going there. So what it's going to be used for? One of the girls moving in? No. So there's been lots of, and you'll see in some of the videos coming up. So Dave, the builder, famous Dave, keeps trying to wind me up, and he keeps telling me that I'm going to be building this, that Emma's going to move in. So he gets Michael down there and sort of says, well, you stand over there, Mike, that's where you're putting your chairs. No. None of my kids are moving in down there. No. So that's not what it's for. It has a purpose. It has a purpose for now, and it has a potential purpose for years to come later on. But that's up to my kids, not to me. The grand opening of the swimming pool. Farmer P is moving out. When I move out of here, I'm going feet first in a box. So yeah, no, I built this place to stay in it. I'm never leaving here. So unless I go feet first in a box.
Could be a rain.
No, they're moving into the granny flat. You'll find out. You'll find out. So yeah. I got to keep some things a bit quiet, haven't I? And you haven't got to know everything. Let's just say it's all kosher and above board. Emma's new wedding venue, over my dead body. Nothing like that.
No. Sure.
So, no, not even that, Sooty. No. Did I tell you the digger? Would you like to buy the digger you had her on a slightly bigger one? So the Volvo, I only drove it once, and you've only just seen the videos of that. I found it very loud and very hot. Very hot. So it did the job, and I was really, really appreciative to Iron Earth for letting us use it. And they let me have it at a really nice, good rate, which is great. But would I buy one? No. So when I took it back, I spoke to Barry. He said that is actually like the base model of that. It's basically, that is the model that hire companies have. It's good enough for a hire company to go out. He said it's not a top of the range thing. So no, I wouldn't want that one, I think. The Volvo looked like a shakerator. It did. It felt like a bloody shakerator. Now whether
Tell me about it when you drove past.
Yeah. So Julie said when Dave drove past her office window, when we delivered, the whole house shook. So yeah, it did rattle a lot. So for hey, may the new builder for Mary the cow. She's not that special, and she's not here now anyway. She's gone. Before your word, she hasn't gone. She's gone to the farm. New baker for Holly. No. Is it a Funky Farmer glass you're drinking out of, or is it just a tractor glass? No, it's a dad glass that Holly made for me. So she got this etching thing that she can etch glasses, and that was for a birthday or Christmas or something. She'd yeah. Has there been enough grass for the robot? No, the robot's been turned off now for over a month now. This grass even now is not growing. I've still got cracks in my lawn. I've had a chat with Sphere Verken. They're still fairly keen to go on and do some other projects with me, but like I said to them, it's pointless me doing anything with you right now because I can't actually share anything. So that may be something for the future.
Well, even
We'll
for
see.
the sat nav then.
Yeah, even for the auto steer. I mean, what am I going to do with it at the moment? There's no grass, there's no cultivation. The ground's so blinking hard.
Hang on a moment.
What? Oh, excuse me. I'm just going to make a kind gesture to my wife behind the. Yeah. Oh, we got 500 people here. Hello, everybody.
Listening to you twaddle.
Listen to me twaddling on, she says. Yeah. So yeah, I don't mind doing something with sphere working for the auto steer, but I will wait until I've got something that I can do with the tractor and make it worthwhile. Because at the moment, there's no point. So they would be investing a lot of money in me, and I can't repay that investment. So I'd rather just not do it for a minute. But, yeah. What year is Mrs. Peter? 1982. So hit that like button, people. Oh, thank you. So yeah, so there you are. That's kind of the news up to date at the minute. So we have started harvest. We've stopped harvest.
Well, we're taking the bag in.
The first results look good. So we think off 10.2 acres, we've got, Reg reckons it's a lorry load, which is 29 tons. I reckon it's just shy, so I'm saying 28. So 28 tons off of 10.2 acres and 54 4-foot round bales off of the same area. I'm quite pleased with that. I have taken a sample into Nichols Cow Mills. They're going to split that sample off and send it off to various people for testing. We will find out when the results come back from that, what the protein and the nitrogen levels are in that sample, and whether or not it makes the grade as far as a malting barley is concerned. We hope it does, because if it does, it's worth a load more money, and I might actually make a few quid. If it's only feed value, then we'll be okay if we break even. That's kind of the numbers. James is not in his truck for a whole week. You getting withdrawal symptoms there, James? So yeah, so we'll wait and see. As soon as I got the results from that, I will let you know, because you can either go, you know, hey, he's going to make a few quid, or oh dear, oh, well, better luck next year. So, you know, but with everything else going on in the world right now, it's kind of small potatoes, isn't it? So, Jamie has upgraded membership to Shepherd. Thank you, Jamie. That's very kind of you. Thank you for your support. Wayne Mitchell, thank you for that, mate. They are not harvestable in my house yet. If it's not dry enough, they won't. So, are you going for big round instead of big squares? I want 200 big round bales, so I can feed or use for bedding for myself. I might make some more. I got a funny feeling the straw is going to be wanted this year. I also want a load of squares. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to be doing squares and rounds. So squares for bedding, if I need it, but I got enough of that, I think. I don't need many. And then the rest of it will be all rounds that I can feed if I need to. Does UK have Alice Chalmers tractors? Used to. I can remember driving an Alice Chalmers tractor. It was very big and very orange with Alice Chalmers written down the side of it. So it was also quite quick. It was quite quick, as I remember as well. Yeah, no, Dad had it years and years ago. Had a very, very, very narrow front wheel base and quite a wide, but yeah, it was like a long, thin thing. The combine is sitting in the shed. Yeah, so is how is Martin the tree mate going? He's okay. Yeah, no, he was in last week. He'll be in this week. So yeah, we're looking after him. Don't you worry. We're taking care of Martin. So. Yeah, Reg has been carting silage for Rich Cornock, but that's Rich Cornock's story, not mine. So I'll let him tell that one. Didn't Alice cheer? Oh, I don't know. You needed. Yes, we could actually do with another big shed. So. We have revenue guaranteed crop insurance in the US. Well, we don't get anything like that. So I'm sure we could take out various insurances. So we're insured against certain things, but a poor crop for whatever reason, no. Trump gave some home truths to Simple Storm. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed watching Starmer squirm in his chair when Trump said that they abolished all the farm tax. So, yeah, squirm all he likes. So, I won't say any more about that. So, he hasn't seen the last of it. There is more stuff to come as far as our government and upsetting the farmers is concerned. They've not heard the last of it. Has the pond water cleared up much? It clears up lovely. It goes crystal clear until the geese get in it, or the cows. Then it goes a little bit mucky. So, which is one of the reasons I didn't clear the whole ditch out. So I left quite a long section of the ditch full of vegetation. So any silt that gets washed down, instead of it all washing all the way down the stream, I'm catching the silt. So basically, I'm sure that makes sense to some of you. To make a tit yourself, well, thank you, Nick. I'm quite good at making a tit of myself. Oh yeah, speaking of which, you'll see from the cover of this video as me of Kate Clark from the BBC. So she messaged me earlier. That program is going out Thursday, I think she said. Hang on a second. I think it was Thursday. Kate Clark. So it's going on Thursday the 7th. This will be on BBC Gloucester, Radio Gloucester, between 2 and 6 p.m. She can't be more specific with the time between them, but if you can get Radio Gloucestershire or Radio Wiltshire, as in, Radio Gloucester, Radio Wiltshire, on Thursday the 7th of August between 2 and 6 p.m, you can listen to me making a tit of myself on the radio. So we recorded over 40 minutes of conversation, and I think they had to cut that down to 2 segments of 2 minutes. So I'm assuming there's an advert in between the... Right. Any new machines coming to the farm? I'd like to say yes, but right now, until we've got this crop off and we know where we stand financially, I'm going to stop. We bought the silage bale grab. I think I'm going to stop there for a minute until we know where we are with everything else. So we've got quite a few expenses to get through this year, and I want to make sure that I can pay all my bills. So all our chemical bills are up to date. We're going to have a bill for seed coming soon. I've got to pay Reg's bill. I've got other bills to pay, and I've got to make sure that whatever I get from my barley covers all my debts before I think about buying anything else. So do I want to? Absolutely yes. Do I want more kit? Yes. Do I want another barn? Love to. But let's just see. How's Mary doing, please? Mary's fine. Yeah, so she's over at the farm. So she is currently being looked after by Dave. Dave and Samantha are taking on looking after the cattle over there, which is basically just looking at them. Dave, I don't think could be more excited about having some cattle there because he's been looking forward to it all year. What's with the skyscraper foundation you built? Do you know what? The foundation we put in for that single story building is the same as if I was building a 3-story set of flats. Same footing. I've had to pour that much concrete. It's a massive footing. Because a lot of people said, oh, why didn't I put steel in it? Well, I don't really think it's going to go very far. It's 51 cubic meters of concrete. It's not going to move. Reg's bill will be expensive. Yeah, it will. It will. So all the spraying, all the tractor work, the cultivation, the drilling, the carting of our muck backwards and forwards. I mean, that's going to be a £2,000 bill just to move the muck over. So yeah, I got a big bill to pay. So which is why I won't spend money on anything else until I know where I stand with that. Is it going to be block and brick or timber frame? It's going to be block. Yes. So it is literally same construction as this house. Exactly the same construction as this house. So you could live in it. So is Reg 80 or no? Reg is not. No, Reg is 75. Has David agreed to provide Mary with regular bum rubs? I think Dave went out there, I think he said either last night or this morning, and he's already introduced himself to Mary, and Mary has already introduced her bum to Dave. So as far as I'm aware, yes, bum rubs will be plenty. Is the Trios bill going to continue? So Tim says, so it's a bungalow. For all intents and purposes, it's exactly the same as a bungalow, yeah. Yeah, it's just not called that. So yeah, planners have got all the plans, building regs got all the building regs. It's all, yeah. It could be later on, one day, if we wanted to, convert it into a bungalow. I think you can. How much crop do you think you could coming in? At the moment, if we're getting to, if I say realistically 2.5 tons to the acre, is what I hope we get. I'd like to get more than that, but if I say 2.5 tons to the acre and we've got 65 acres, there you are, go and work it out. So, and the bull will be giving her a rub. I'm sure the bull sooner or later will be giving Mary a rub. or two. Occasionally, regularly, a few rubs. So I got cows running in there because we took cows over to the farm. The calves have been on them for so long. I actually thought all the calves were weaned off and they weren't drinking, but obviously we've had one or two that have been a bit upset. Thank you, Caroline. Biscuit is sat next to me. She's down here. Hang on. Does Reg have a wife? He does not. There's Biscuit. She's down there. She's quite happy. Oh. How is your back doing now? It's painful. So, but it's my own fault. No one else to blame. I decided the cow was not getting it in the trailer. She decided she was. There was a battle of wills and strength, and she got in the trailer and unhurt, unharmed. I got her in the trailer. Unfortunately, I have done me back in a bit, so I'll be fine. Don't you worry. Right then. Anything I haven't told you? Mrs. P singing. Yes, she is. Can you hear her, can you? So this is our new microphone. This is only the second time I've used this. So I'm kind of hoping that the sound quality is okay, because I actually spent 100 quid on this. Wow. So yeah, so hopefully the sound quality is okay. Dad's okay. Yeah, saw him this morning. What can I tell you about Dad? There will be some news on Dad in the near future. You'll get it. What are you building? I'm building a building. Sounds good. Okay. Okay. Can you send my love and best wishes to everyone in the family? Sorry for your loss. Simon Glanville. Yes, Simon, we got your messages. I've done that already. Thank you. Do you get it on video wrestling? Yes, I did. Yeah, it is on video of me wrestling with a cow. So, yeah. Yeah. So you will see that. How's my brother? He's all right. Actually, he was there as well yesterday. So he got in and helped a bit yesterday as well. We didn't expect him to come, but he turned up and he helped me with the first load. So, Bolden. What on earth would make you think of things like that? You get your faithful Fiesta, give up the working. What car would you get if your faithful Fiesta gave up the work? I honestly don't know. It's been so long since I bought a car. I mean, my Fiesta is 2014. That was the last car I bought. I would have to have a look, see. But I think a lot of this modern stuff is rubbish. I think it is just, yeah. I mean, they're built for like emissions and efficiency and all this sort of stuff. But it's kind of, I think they're just rubbish. Did I get any rain? We did get some rain. We had in the last couple of days about 20 mil of rain. So we've had some pretty heavy rain actually. So. But which is one of the reasons we're not combining today, because the surface of the ground is quite moist, and with the wind and the sun, that's very humid. And I think of trying to bale straw, the straw will be just waxy. It'd end up with like bricks. You sold the RAV. No, I didn't sell the RAV. I gave it to Emma. So we bought the RAV for Dad, so that whoever was looking after Dad had a car to move. We wanted something that we could get him in and out of easy. And as Emma took on his care, I basically said to Emma, you can have it. So I've given the car to Emma. Although I'm still paying for the insurance and the tax. And there you go. It's Emma's car now. Your dad moving back home. Heavy rain's no good, really needs some steady rain. Yes, we do. We actually need quite a lot of rain. A Ferrari or a Lamborghini? Neither. I could see, what would be the point, Betty, in me having a Ferrari or Lamborghini? Can I put bales in the back of it? Can I deliver wood chip in it? Can I tow anything with it? And Rivar roads around here, the potholes? No, Ferrari or Lamborghini would be of absolutely no use to me whatsoever. I would want a well-built, decent car that can do a day's work. Ian, Dean the lad, you have to catch it. No, you'll have to catch up. Do they have David Brown in America? Aston Martin. Okay. Land Rover or pickup? It'd be possible that if ever I moved away from my Land Rover, I would possibly go with a pickup now. If I was to move away from the Land Rover and my Fiesta van, possibly a pickup. But even then, nowadays, everything's AdBlue, and would I want a new one? I think I'd rather have a decent second-hand one. So, yeah. That's one problem this morning with fetching the bull, because I'm towing the trailer with my Land Rover, and when you've got a sore back, a Land Rover Defender is not great. So, Andrew Jardine has lost 4 stone. Blimey. I'll say well done, because I presume you meant to do that. So, pickup. Yeah, I had do you know what? I actually used to have a Ford Ranger pickup, crew cab, and the bloody thing was massive. If I tried to park anywhere up Wotton High Street, no, and the parking spaces are quite narrow, so if you managed to park in a parking space up in the car park in Wotton, you couldn't open the blinking doors. And that's why I went back to a Fiesta van, because it does everything I want to do. It's usually just me and the dog, and why do I want a great big car? So, I mean, the Land Rover Defender, maybe not much longer, because it's just a bit painful for me to drive now. Any news on campsite plans? No, there is no news on that. Don't ignore my messages from my... Kevin, the only times I ignore your messages is when you become dull and boring. And yes, just... and ask something sensible. So, again. No news on the campsite, but like I said before, if anybody wants to come and stay in the caravan, I'm not going to say no. I don't mind. So you can come and stay with me, mate. So Stuart's lost. Okay, those crossovers are useful. Crossover. I don't know. As far as vehicles are concerned, I'm not in the market to buy anything in the minute. There's nothing wrong with my Fiesta van. It does exactly the same as a new Fiesta van would do if you could buy one, because I don't make them anymore. Yeah, I have no need to buy new cars. I got nothing to prove, nothing to, you know, just if I need something I can get in, it goes and gets me where I want to go and gets me back comfortably and safely. That's all I need. So I don't need a flash car. So same problem on truck, so I traded it for an oak tree removal from my front yard. Okay. Is that Mary you can hear? No, you cannot hear Mary. She is 9 miles away, so you cannot hear her. So still use the drone? Yes, I used the drone the other day for a bit of combine and baler footage, but I don't use it. That's right, Lord Nick, you tell him. So yes, I don't use the drone that often because I haven't got time. So, and to carry the thing around and keep it charged up, everything else, it is kind of, lots of people use drones or someone else is flying it. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people are using drones. They're someone else is flying it, and if I can't fly it and do the job as well. So, is the new build going to have a chimney and wood stove? No. No. It's not that kind of thing, so no. It's not an excited bull, it is an unhappy heifer, I think, mooing out there, because I took her mum to the place and she's there was me mum. I think so. It's basically they're making the same noises as they would as if we weaned. So, how many loads of concrete? 8. 8 lorry loads of concrete to go in there. So, and we haven't finished yet. We've got more concrete to come. So, again, you'll find all that out. So, here's the new building for your dad. I'm saying nothing. Nothing. No is the answer. It's from a P. Return at home when Mum had enough. Yes, yes. I think the new thing down there will end up being my doghouse when Mrs. P kicks me out because she's had enough of me. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's right. That's exactly how I feel. If I sold going back to the van, if I sold my Fiesta van or my Land Rover, it's not going to scrap. Someone else will buy it, and they probably get another 50,000 miles out of both of them for the same money. So why would you buy a new one? And half of it is keeping up with the Joneses. Is that what they call it? Oh, someone else has had a new car. I better have one because they might think I'm poor. Oh, I don't care. So, new Hilux ships at my back. Okay, for all the farm stuff here. So I have a truck. My Fiesta van does all my basic day-to-day stuff, and I have a Land Rover if I want to tow or carry something. So I have the best of both worlds, really. You'll all find out in a video in the next few months. Yes, we probably will, yeah. Is it food to move in with your fancy woman? There's a nice idea. Can I have a fancy woman, Mrs. P? Oh, she says I can have a fancy woman. Any volunteers to be my fancy woman? You do actually have to be a woman, though, because other than that, you haven't got to be a pretend woman or either. Got to be a real one. Is that right, is it? She said, crack on. I don't want a fancy woman, okay? Too tired? Oh, Shaz. Shaz wants to live in my fancy woman shed. Yeah, me posh shed. Holly could do a nice new size kitchen. No. 20 has got to have a big operation in 7 there. All right, Stuart. I hope that's good news rather than bad news. Are you sure? Are you sure we will move in with you? Yeah. You can have Veronica. Ooh. See, now that's a make pretend woman, not a real one. I wouldn't want that. No, that's also all the lumps and bumps in the wrong places for that. Will you go up where your dad will be going? Yes. Vroncar. I think Funky Farmer has one you could borrow. Okay, right. Yeah, quite right. So, right. So no, I won't be having any fancy women here. Don't you worry about that. So I got more than enough trouble with. Pardon?
They pay good rent.
Oh, if they pay good rent. Oh, Mrs. P says they want to pay the rent, they can come. So, how old is the Land Rover? Land Rover is.
Oh, God. 40?
Is it a 9 plate, isn't it?
9 plate. 2009.
So, 15 years old?
Yeah.
So. Sam Fox. No, not my type. So.
You're a lesbian anyway.
Yeah. It's cheaper to keep it rather than pay the extra to find it. Yeah, it is. So I have no need, like I said before, I have no need to sell anything to just because something isn't, got the wrong number plate on it, or yeah, we did that when we were younger. When we were stupid. Because I think I need a newer car.
You enjoyed our car.
Okay, all right. So I got older and wiser.
No, you got older and you couldn't sit in half.
Or older and poorer. Is that what it is?
No, you got older and couldn't sit in half of them.
Yeah, I know. I don't. Yeah. How's number plates going? Number plates are okay. Trish Fuscher, yes, she is. So the people who do my number plates have a list of them, and basically they do them when they have time. They're busy. When they have a batch done, they will give me a ring, and then I'll go and get them. So I've told them I'm not rushing at that when they're ready. From a sunny Hoot Vienna, wearing a baseball cap in the picture. I don't know. I presume it's the cover picture, so I don't know. She's not wearing a baseball cap, I promise. Biscuit. New skid steer first. Yeah, I think actually I would rather buy a bigger tractor or upgrade a skid steer or something before I I did that. You're getting a tipping trailer. I got a tipping trailer. I would like a bigger one. So yeah, stuff like that would actually be more important to me than changing my car. So my car is fine. It does everything I want it to do. So quite, yeah, and Mrs. P's. We are quite happy with our little Fiestas. So 60 miles to gallon, air conditioning, cruise control, electric mirrors, automatic windscreen. Okay, Mrs. P doesn't have a DAB radio in hers, whereas I do. Linda Lusardi.
She's in her 60s now.
Maybe 20 years ago. But yeah,
You're in your 60s.
I know I'm in my 60s, but yeah, but you know, if I was offered an opportunity and a choice, what do you have? The drone is a Mavic Pro 2. So yeah, how old is Pepper? She is.
They will be. Oh, actually, it's Pepper's first. Her birthday was on 31st of July.
Right.
And she will have been 5.
Pepper's 5. Mrs. P knows this stuff.
And Pickle's birthday's on the 3rd, so that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
she'll be 5 as well. Yeah, they'll both be 5. Lamborghini, no, I wouldn't. Pamela Anderson, no, thank you. Jet from the Gladiators. Oh, I don't know who that is. So, are you all suggesting girlfriends for me? I don't want a girlfriend, thank you.
you have to spend money if you had a girlfriend.
What? Yeah, girlfriends, they sound really expensive to me. I know of people who've had girlfriends and they sound really, really expensive.
So you don't have to spend money.
Yeah, and that's the case of I'd rather buy a trailer or a bit of farm equipment than pay for a girlfriend. So yeah, no. Women are expensive. Yeah. They're all expensive.
I don't think I am.
No, you're not expensive.
No.
Well, until you want your nails done.
That's still not expensive.
Okay, that's cheap, is it? You're getting some sleep again. I didn't sleep very well last night, but I think that was more because of my back than anything else. So, anything as it's a while up. Kitchen must have been free. No. Kitchen's coming on. We're pleased with the kitchen, though, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. And when everything else inside is done, it'll be really nice. So.
I'll be pleased when the dining room's done.
Yeah, Lamborghini. What do you think of JCB? British manufacturer. I don't know that much about them, to be honest. So, Land Cruiser. Yeah, but again, it's a great big car. And that I'm burning fuel. I mean, 9 times out of 10, I'm going backwards and forwards to the farm just to look at stuff. Why would I want to have something that does 30 miles to gallon just to get there a bit higher off the ground when I can do it for half the price and whatever else in a little car? I'm happy with my little car. So, Dawn French. Dawn French would definitely entertain me. That would be true. How did you hurt your back? I hurt my back wrestling cows yesterday. It's all on video. When you catch up with Saturday the 2nd's video, it'll be in a few days' time, you'll find out. You don't hear me complain at the time because when it actually happened, I didn't really feel it go, but I think that was adrenaline because I was fighting a cow at the time. It wasn't until I calmed down afterwards and it's like, ouch. Have you ever tried an electric bike? I've been offered an electric bike twice. The first time I turned it down, the second time I said, yeah, you can give me one if you want, but I'm going to give it straight to one of my guys. So, and they changed their mind. If I wasn't riding it, they didn't want to know. Are you putting any winter crop? I am. Yes. Reg got off lightly and bought, yes. We're getting a JCB factory near here in TX. Oh, are you? Okay. Ina Sharples. Should I know who Ina Sharples is?
Ina Sharples, she's off of Coronation Street.
Oh, I wouldn't know then.
Bit like Nora Batty.
What, wrinkly stockings?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Lovely. A fat Tarrier bike would be great around the farm. See, I got a quad bike out in the shed out there. I have to charge the battery up if I want to use it because I never use it. I would rather walk. So there's going to come a time in my life when I won't be able to walk. I won't be capable of walking. No, it's not. No, all right, today is close. But there will become a time when I can't walk. So while I can, and I've got the time to go out and actually walk peacefully with no engine going or anything else, and I got time to look around and listen to stuff, I would rather walk. So Yeah, it's all very well having all this stuff, but the more stuff I have, the more stuff people want to steal or borrow or whatever else. So I'm better off without it. So the poor cow probably thought, no, they weren't off.
5 o'clock.
Oh, are you calling time, Mrs. P?
I'm just letting you know what time it is.
Yeah, an hour. So e-bikes are peaceful.
Struggling with sitting there.
Yeah, but why? I don't need an e-bike. What do I need an e-bike for? I don't need one. I wouldn't ride you in as sharp as into the back. I don't know who she is, but that was funny. I bet Mary is missing you. No, Mary has got someone else to scratch a bum. Leaks because okay. So yeah, there you are. That's it. That's our hour up. So so we've gone through pretty much everything I wanted to. T5 120. I was thinking it would suit you. I drove the T5 140. Loved it. I did really like that tractor. Is the new glass in the window? Yes, it is. So the windows all completed in the kitchen in there. The all the plasterboard is up. I think Dave's going to start skimming it tomorrow. So likely by the end of the week that could be done. Cheers, Kevin. Dean the lad. Yeah, they're nice. So right, okay. So that's going to be it for today. If you missed anything, sorry. I went through the first 20 minutes. I basically went through everything. And then after that, I've just waffled on. So great life. Thank you, Firefire. Did you enjoy the New Holland over the other truck demos? I did. The New Holland was the tractor for me. If I had the choice, apart from the AdBlue, which I don't like, that would be the one for me. So, okay, right. I am going to go. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you all for your support. 528 people, 246 of you were kind enough to give me a thumbs up. That was very kind of you as well. So you've still got time. If you've got 10 seconds to give me a thumbs up before I go, if you want to. If you don't, thank you for the two that just did it. Okay, I will see you in an hour when I post up tonight's video, whichever one it is. I can't remember which one it is. So yeah, take care. Thank you all for your condolences and your thoughts and your messages. Much appreciated. Take care. See you soon. Yeah, Mrs. P says she loves you lots.